Sean, you're a fine figure of a man. How do you stay in such remarkable condition?
I don't know, really, Jimmy. I mean, I've got a tapeworm. That helps. That certainly helps. Well, I call him Charlie. So go on, Charlie, that's for you. Look. Like that. You know that 12% of the people in this country have got a tapeworm?
Really?
Which actually makes them more popular than dogs.
Is that true?
As a pet, yeah.
How do you get a tapeworm? Do you eat a worm and
Off
it stays
pork,
in you?
don't you? Yeah.
You get it off pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always pork.
Yeah, always pork. You get it off pork and not off anything else.
Another victory for the Quorn Brigade.
I've got a song about it. If you want to get a tapeworm, eat some pork. If you want to get a tapeworm, eat some pork.
Oink, oink.
Lamb, chicken, beef, fish or egg. Forget it. You won't get a tapeworm.
Could someone upstairs Google if you get tapeworms from pigs?
How do pigs get them?
They get them from other pigs.
They eat pork.
You can only get them. How many times do I have to explain it? You can only get a tapeworm. If you want to get a tapeworm, eat some pork. They eat pork, and then they get it, and they get it to the pork.
So which came first, the tapeworm or the pig?
Well, it was the Big Bang, actually. What happened was, in the Big Bang, all the tapeworms flew into the pigs.
Some people say this version of Countdown is less intelligent than
Sean, news just in. You can get tapeworms from beef.
Well, I just say one thing. Google can go itself. Google, you start paying your taxes, I'll start listening to your facts. Go on your bike. You can only get a tapeworm from the pork. You can only get a tapeworm from the pork. Google, start paying your taxes, you dirty, slimy bastards. You can only get pork.
Well, Jimmy, last time I was on this show, I received a little bit of feedback from a viewer who, for legal reasons, we're going to call Brian. I received it about 3 a.m. after the broadcast. The subject was 8 out of 10 cars. Just saw you on the show and had to email you to tell you you are shit. Jimmy Carr is the best thing about that show by miles. You're not even remotely funny. Here's some advice. Find another job. You're a dick. Please consider the environment. Do you really need to print this email? What Brian did, foolishly, is he left his email signature on from his workplace. This is solicitors. So I replied, "Dearest Brian, thank you for your email regarding my recent appearance on 8 out of 10 Cars, the spin-off show to the very popular 8 out of 10 Cats. I read with great interest your thoughts on Jimmy Carr. He is indeed a fantastic comedian and broadcaster. As you left your address for your workplace on your email signature, I've had it arranged for a signed photograph of Jimmy to be posted to you to thank you for your feedback. Yours, Joe Lycett." I also put, "P.S. I will now spend some time considering the environment before printing your emails." He then sent me an email very quickly back. He replied, "Please don't send me any stuff. This is my workplace. Sorry about the last email. I was drunk. Brian." But regardless, I sent him this picture, which is your picture with my autograph on it. I then replied to him, "My beloved Brian, thank you for your apology, but it is unnecessary. If anything, I actually owe you an apology, as I've sent what is clearly my autograph on a Jimmy Carr picture. I practiced my signature on leftover photographs of Jimmy, and there must have been a clerical error. I've had Jimmy's signature sent to you first class this morning with my compliments. Forever yours, Joe Lycett." I also put, "P.S. I'm still considering the environment." He replied, "Please, please don't send stuff to my office. I'm sorry for sending the first email. I was drunk." Too late, I'd sent him this.
That is how I sign my name.
He then replied, "Honestly, mate, what the actual I've apologised and you're still sending stuff. This is my workplace, man. The glitter got everywhere. Oh, I added glitter to the So I replied, OK, Brian, I'll stop sending you stuff. I should tell you I've finished my considerations as to the environment before printing your emails and have decided to print them regardless. They are in the post to your offices and addressed to the manager. Got a one-word reply from Brian. Shit.
Don't like it, everyone.
Well, Jimmy, I've been thinking about how we lead our lives now, and I think we lead very safe lives, you know. And I think we need to put a bit of risk back into our life. But the most risky thing most people do these days is eat shellfish or take an unlicensed minicab. So I've come up with a few ways just to make your life a little bit more edgy, a bit more dangerous. Now, I've come up with the toilet roll, and every third sheet, or fourth sheet, randomly, is some 80 grit sandpaper there. See that? Where it's fine, and then you get a double. Oh! And this is 80 grit. You feel that? I'll take the barnacles off a ship's hull, that will. Everyone needs a smoke alarm. But why not? Take a bit of risk. Put a snooze button on it. I'm going to get my stuff out of the house, but let's have another 5. Now, as many of you all know, I wear glasses. And if you don't know that, just have a look at me. And these lenses will withstand most conditions, right? But that would change very rapidly with my new, more risky, ice lenses.
Whoa.
Right? So you've got these on. Right, now imagine the danger if I worked, like, for example, in a men's sauna. Well, actually,
That's dangerous for a variety of reasons.
OK, I haven't got asthma, but if I did, and I needed my asthma inhaler suddenly, I've got asthma. Nothing comes out. So what do? I do this. You can amuse yourself and others while you wait for the paramedics. And finally, it's my new low-vis jacket. Just puts an extra bit of spice into going about your job.
She'll knock everyone.
Thank you.
Kevin, have you got a mascot?
No, I actually had a bit of a drama. I bought Sean a gift because I knew we were going to be in the same team.
Oh.
So in the airport, returning home from Madrid, I got my Toblerone. I was struggling to think of something to get us just to keep the team morale high. And then Toblerone, 9 letters, thought it would be ideal, but we never get clearance in time from Toblerone. So, and they thought we were going to be disrespectful about the brand.
That's crazy.
So, you Toblerone.
Yeah, Toblerone. The only reason the Swiss make chocolate, right, is so we don't associate with blood, diamonds and Nazi gold.
You Switzerland as well.
Yes.
Here's some backup mascots.
Oh, yeah, no, sure.
Airplane. Sean, that's for you, mate.
Oh, my God.
Stole that off the Deal or No Deal set. Mirror, so Toblerone can go and take a long, hard look.